Ever thought about who the greatest liars on Earth are? Forget about humans. In the cutthroat world of nature, some creatures have turned deception into a high art. If survival were a Hollywood movie, these 5 animals would have a shelf full of Oscars for special effects and method acting. They don't just blend in, they commit identity theft on a biological level. First up, the method actor of the ocean, the Mimic Octopus. Most mimics have one go-to costume. This octopus has an entire wardrobe. It doesn't just change color, it physically alters its shape and movement to impersonate specific predators. If a damselfish is bothering it, the octopus will tuck in its arms and impersonate a venomous sea snake. The damselfish's mortal enemy. It can flatten itself out to look like a soulfish or pulse through the water like a deadly lionfish. It's not just mimicry, it's dynamic, intelligent deception, chosen specifically for its audience. Next, meet the master of biological clickbait, the spider-tailed horned viper. This snake from the deserts of Iran has evolved a tail that looks, moves, and feels exactly like a plump, juicy spider. The viper itself is perfectly camouflaged against the rocks, remaining dead still while it wiggles just its tail. To a hungry migratory bird flying overhead, the twitching tail looks like an irresistible, easy meal. But when the bird swoops in for the spider, it meets the viper's fangs instead. It's the ultimate Trojan Horse, a deadly trap disguised as a tempting treat. Now for the Femme Fatale of the insect world, the Orchid Mantis. This is a case of aggressive mimicry so perfect that the copy is actually more attractive than the original. Found in Southeast Asia, its legs are shaped like delicate flower petals, and its body perfectly matches the color of native orchids. It doesn't just hide among the flowers, it becomes the flower. In fact, scientific studies have shown that bees and butterflies are often more drawn to the mantis than to the actual orchids nearby. It's what's known as a superstimulus, a fatal attraction that lures pollinators straight into its deadly embrace. But deception isn't always visual. Meet the soundboard of the forest, the superb lyrebird. This Australian bird has the most complex vocal organ of any songbird, allowing it to replicate almost any sound with chilling accuracy. To defend its territory and attract a mate, a male lyrebird creates an elaborate medley of songs, flawlessly mimicking dozens of other bird species. But here's the modern twist. In areas near human activity, these birds have been recorded perfectly imitating the sounds of chainsaws, camera shutters, and even car alarms. It's an acoustic performance so convincing, it's hard to believe your own ears. Finally, we have the invisible man of the forest, the leaf-tailed gecko. If the others are actors, this gecko is a master architect of disguise. Its entire body is a masterpiece of camouflage. Its skin mimics the texture of moss and lichen-covered bark, but the real genius is its tail. It's shaped exactly like a decaying leaf, complete with realistic notches and dried-out edges, as if it's been nibbled by insects. To complete the illusion, it has flaps of skin along its body that break up its shadow, flattening its profile against a tree trunk and making it virtually two-dimensional. You could be staring right at it and never know it's there. So, from a shape-shifting octopus and a spider-tailed serpent to a floral predator, a vocal impersonator, and an invisible gecko, these are nature's ultimate con artists. Their incredible survival strategies remind us that in the wild, what you see or what you hear is not always what you get.